What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot, and coming at y'all with the weekend reading. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it. Pop it, baby, and see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs in love. Hopefully y'all doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok. If y'all want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to my notification gang. I would love to see my notification gang pull on through. Nonetheless, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign we saw was Sagittarius. So let's go ahead and get it started. But happy Friday, everybody. I hope you are all doing well. Welcome on into today's weekend reading, and I hope we're looking towards a fantastic weekend. Starting out here with the Sagittarius, let's see what we got going on, baby. Messages for Team Saggy. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. What do we got showing up here for the Zodiac of Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, Team Sagittarian, we're going to get this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. Saggy, overall energy here for ya is going to be the Emperor. So you could be dealing potentially here with an Aries for a few of you. Having a look into your current energy, we do got here the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we got the Nine of Cups reversed, and then looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Seven of Pentacles. So Sagittarius, moving along here into your next 72 hours, let's see what's going on here for your weekend. Well, we start out here with the Emperor, right? Showing up for the overall energy. So the Emperor here to the Nine of Pentacles in reverse kind of feels to me that moving into your weekend, it's about taking more direction, especially in a place of your life that you feel like there's a bit of a lack of confidence. That's almost kind of what I'm picking up on here for you. Like, for example, if you're not feeling very confident in your relationship, Emperor here says, okay, it's time for me to take more charge in this relationship. If you're not feeling more confident within your working environment, it's like, all right, it's time to take more charge now. So I do feel this energy of a lack of confidence in something in your life, but you're getting ready here to really focus that area and take charge and make things work to your favor. Having a look at what it is you're dealing with the Nine of Cups reversed. So Nine of Cups reversed, right, typically resonates towards an energy of not being happy about something or not being fulfilled with something. So I feel like there's something in your life right now, Sagittarius, that you're not particularly happy with. You know, maybe it's the way your relationship's been going, maybe it's the way your job's been going, maybe it's the way your friendship's been going, and I feel like this is about saying, I want to step up, I want to take initiative, I want to make this situation better, and I want to feel more confident, happy, and fulfilled with what I have right in front of me. So looking at the outcome that's present here being the Seven of Pentacles here represents investment, but it also represents patience. So I feel like many of you here are going to be patiently investing going forward into whatever it is that you're working on, whether you're working on a relationship, you're working on your job, you're working on, even some of you guys, this could be the energy of working on your own selves. Maybe there's something within yourself that you don't feel super confident about, but you're taking action right now to become more comfortable with it and more confident with it. So there could be some sort of inner work happening here too, for a few of you Sagittarians as well. So do take it how it resonates to you if it ends up resonating to you, okay? So yeah, moving into your weekend, taking action, taking charge, working on something here that you're not particularly happy with, but I do see you making an effort and an investment, and I do feel that, you know, the more committed you are to making something better, inevitably the more better it's going to become. So I like this energy for you. All right, Saggy, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we started out here with the fire signs for today's weekend read. We're going to go ahead and do fire, water, air, earth. Jumping on into our water, let's go ahead and have a look here at the Pisces. All right, what do we got going on here for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. What information do we got rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac sign of Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, my fish, we're gonna get ourselves one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. What do we got going on here for the fish? Pisces, overall energy for ya is gonna be the World in the reverse. So you could be connecting here potentially with a fixed sign such as a Taurus, a Scorpio, a Leo, or a, why am I blanking out right now on fixed signs? An Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, or Leo. There you go. Having a look here into your current energy, we do have here the Ten of Pentacles. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we have the Five of Cups reversed, and then lastly for you Piscean, we do have the Six of Swords in the reverse position. So coming into your weekend, Pisces, let's see what's going on with you. Well, we start out here with the World in reverse, and then your current energy here is the Ten of Pentacles. Kind of feels to me like moving into your next 72, it's like World in reverse, right now something here isn't necessarily over. I usually feel like when the world card's in reverse, it talks about a cycle that's not yet over yet. So there's something that isn't finished. Taking a look into your current energy, you do have here the 10 of Pentacles, but when we look at what it is you're dealing with, we do see the 5 of Cups reversed. So it almost feels to me, Pisces, that you definitely feel like something isn't over yet. You still kind of feel attached to a cycle in your life, but you want it to be over and done with. I think that for many of you, you're trying to push away how you feel, and you're trying to numb your feelings at this time so that you can kind of force yourself to move on. But I think that it's not helping, right? The more we try to kind of ignore what it is we're feeling, honestly, the more we're doing is delaying our own healing. So I do feel that, and this is not going to resonate for every Pisces, but I do feel for some of you, you might be happy in certain areas of your life, but I do think that there's something here that is still lurking around. And I think that no matter how hard you try to move on from it, you're having difficulties. And the main difficulty of it is that you're not facing what you're truly feeling on an emotional level. So looking at the outcome here being the 6 of Swords reversed, 6 of Swords reversed here for you, Pisces, says it's time to take a step back right now and listen to what your feelings are telling you. Instead of trying to outrun them, connect with them. And that's going to allow the healing process to be so much easier for you, okay? Trust me, I'm a big person who used to run from tons and tons and tons of my own feelings and emotions. And what I found out is that the faster and the further you run, the more and more it catches up with you over time. So that's how you delay your healing, right? The best way to actually heal is to face what it is you truly do feel. So Pisces, moving into your weekend here, if there's still some sort of cycle or some sort of leftover feelings and emotions or anything like that that you're still kind of holding on to, that you want to move on from, that you want to let go of, take the time here to actually listen to what your feelings are telling you. Connect with yourself and connect with your emotions. Don't outrun it, but instead confront it. And that's how we can start that healing phase, okay? All right, Pisces, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Of course, do take it if it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't. So we did our water. We did our fire. We're going to go ahead and jump on in now to our air signs and have a look here at the Gemini gang. What's going on, baby? Messages for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 72 hours, what information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, Team Gemini, we're going to get this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we have here for your weekend, baby. Hopefully all is well. Gemini, overall energy for you is going to be the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. So you could be connecting here potentially with like an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Having a look here into your current energy, we got the 9 of Pentacles reversed. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got the 6 of Pentacles reversed. And then lastly, Gemini, we have a star in the reverse position. So we got all 4 reversals all across the board. Not always necessarily a bad thing. So let's see what's going on here for your weekend. Well, 4 of Pentacles reversed, 9 of Pentacles reversed. I kind of feel like right now at this time you're letting go of something. This seems to me, because when the 9 of Pentacles is in reverse, it usually represents not wanting to be alone. I feel like for you in this case, you're wanting to be alone just because the 4 of Pentacles reversed is paired with this card. So Gemini, kind of looks to me like you want to be isolated this weekend. And it doesn't have to mean isolated from everybody. It could be isolated from like one specific person, or you desire to be isolated from a situation. So do take that how that resonates. But having a look at what it is you're dealing with the 6 of Pentacles reversed. So what you want is completely different than what somebody else here wants, or what another situation in your life wants. So I definitely feel a push and pull effect. Right now you're in a period of time, Gemini, where you're trying to do your own thing. You're trying to stay isolated, but somebody else over here really wants to be invested and they want to be around you. So those energies aren't lining up. You want to be solo, they want to be around you, and you're overall not interested. Having a look at the outcome here, though, being the star in reverse, star card in reverse here says that you're not fulfilled with the situation. You're not happy when you're being surrounded by somebody. So with that being said, you don't have the desire to be aligned with them going forward. So Geminis, I feel like many of you are making decisions here to kind of like 4 cups somebody, like ignore them, do your own thing, isolate from them. Or if it's not about a person, it could be about a situation. Maybe you're, isolating yourself from a job, isolating yourself from drama, whatever the case may be. There's something here very clearly that you don't want to be invested in moving into your weekend. So I definitely feel, though, that no matter how much you don't want to be invested, somebody here wants to be invested in you. So it's going to be a little rough here with that type of push-pull effect. I do feel like it's hard right now to completely stay isolated when somebody here is chasing or somebody here is pursuing you. So Gemini, my best advice would be hold up your boundaries high. At the end of the day, if you want to walk away from something, you have every right to do so. And if you want to stay isolated, you have every right to do so as well. If you're not feeling a vibe, you don't need to catch a vibe, okay? So that's what I see here for you moving into your weekend, really just deciding to kind of lay low, do your own thing, and isolate from a situation entirely that you don't really feel like being surrounded by. All right, Geminis, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our beautiful fire. We did our water and our lovely air, jumping on into the earth sign now. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the lovely and amazing Capricorn. What's going on, baby? Messages for Team Cappy. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. What informations do we got showing up here for the zodiac sign of Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, Capricorn, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what your weekend holds, baby. Hopefully, it's looking pretty awesome. Capricorn, hold on one second. If I can get your cards together. Jesus. 1 second here, Capricorn. Thank you very much. Having a look here into your overall energy for the weekend, we do have here the Eight of Swords. So Eight of Swords coming into play here. You could be dealing with an air sign for some of you. Having a look into your current energy, we got the Eight of Cups, or sorry, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, Cappy, we got the King of Cups in reverse. And then looking at the outcome for you, Capricorn, King of Swords in the reverse position. So Capricorn, let's see what your weekend's going to be all about. So we start out here with the overall energy being the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords typically resonates towards feeling kind of stuck, thinking about something. It could be the energy of overthinking. It could be the energy of feeling trapped. I feel like mainly what you're worried about right now, for some of you, you could be worried about your career or the state of your career. This could be the energy of not getting the hours that you desire to work. So if your job's kind of cutting hours at this time, it might be pretty beneficial here this weekend to look into different types of jobs that are hiring, that are going to give the hours that you're looking for. So I would be careful, just a little bit of a warning out there for any Capricorns. You know, if your job's currently cutting hours, be careful. I don't feel the most authentic and genuine energy coming from the people you work for. So if you're noticing that your job's kind of cutting down hours, I don't feel like they have good intentions for their employees and their workers. So I would definitely look into whatever, other kind of options you have. Just a little bit of a message here for somebody who needs to hear it. But either way, Eight of Swords here, Eight of Pentacles reversed. You're worried about something not working out. That seems to be the overall theme here for you. Now, having a look at what it is you're dealing with the King of Cups in reverse. So King of Cups reverse usually stands for being in a period of time where you're not really feeling the most love. Somebody here could be pretty cold. So it's almost like you're tired of waiting for somebody to warm up to you, or waiting for somebody to be in that natural loving energy they usually are in. I get this vibe that somebody's very cold and detached. Having a look at the outcome here being the King of Swords reversed, it's like you've been incredibly open, you've been incredibly loving, you haven't been cold, you haven't been detached, you haven't had your walls up, you've been open and available to somebody. But it's like, despite the fact of how open and available you've been, somebody else here keeps shutting you out and closing you out. And it seems to me that you're starting to get more and more concerned every day, like this just isn't going to work out, so I have to do something going forward. So moving into your weekend, Capricorn, it almost feels to me like you're getting into a space where it's like, I have to decide pretty soon, what I'm going to do about the situation. Am I going to keep on trying to, have somebody open up to me who's so clearly pushing me away? Or am I going to just let them push me away because it seems like that's what it is that they want? What I learned a long time ago is that if somebody keeps pushing you off the edge, sometimes you just need to dive off the edge, period. Because at the end of the day, it's not your fault that they're not willing to be open. And eventually, if they're going to keep on pushing, there's no point to fight or push back. So for Capricorns here that are dealing with somebody right now who's currently kind of isolating themselves from you, I would let them do their own thing. Listen, maybe they're going through something right now. Maybe they'll come back at a later time. But it's not worth it to keep fighting for somebody who is not fighting for you. Now, as I've mentioned, for other groups of Capricorns, the way this reading was looking is it could have something to do with work. So I would be careful with that, especially if your job's cutting down hours. I would be really mindful. I don't feel the most authentic energy coming from your boss. So there could be a situation like that arising for a few of you. Okay. So take it how it resonates. But yeah, if you're nervous that something here isn't working out and you're noticing that somebody's cold, detached, and they're pushing you away. It's like, honestly, Capricorn, I would not fight for somebody who's not fighting for you, because all it's going to do is it's going to drain your energy at the end of the day, you know? All right, Cappy, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Listen, sometimes people push other people away because they're going through something, and then inevitably they realize, oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. They come back, you guys kiss and make up, and everything's all right. I definitely feel like whoever this is you're connecting with probably needs space, and to be honest, the space would probably suit you well, considering that fighting for somebody who's not fighting for you is a very draining and daunting task. All right, Capricorn, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up all of the earth sign, jumping back on into our fire now. We're gonna go ahead and have a look here at the Aries. All right, what do we got going on here for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 72 hours, what information is showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, Team Aries, we're going to get this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got for your weekend, baby. Hopefully all is well. Aries, hello. We do got here the Magician card coming out for the overall energy. Pretty cool. Taking a look here into your current energy. Dang, I've been seeing the Nine of Pentacles reversed for a lot of signs today. So your current energy, Nine of Pentacles reversed, what it is you're dealing with, Ace of Cups reversed, and then the outcome is going to be the Three of Cups upright. Cool. So Aries, coming into your weekend, let's see what's going on here for you. Well, we start out here with the Magician. All right, so the overall energy being the Magician for you. The Magician is a card that represents showing up, it represents manifestation, and it represents having the tools that you need in order to have the success you desire. The thing is that you have the tools you need, Aries, but what you lack here is the confidence, because taking a look at your current energy being the Nine of Pentacles reversed, Nine of Pentacles reversed usually symbolizes a lack of confidence, a lack of belief in yourself. So remember, if you have the tools, the only thing that you need left in order to get the success is the confidence and the belief in yourself to be able to pull it off. So I would definitely say here, Aries, you have everything you need to make something happen. You just got to believe in yourself moving into your weekend. Now, having a look at what it is you're dealing with, you are dealing with the Ace of Cups reverse. So Ace of Cups reverse usually represents dissatisfaction, not necessarily being happy or fulfilled right now with the way that something's going, but it feels like all that's going to change here, because moving into your weekend, we do have the Three of Cups, and with the Three of Cups showing up here for the outcome, Three of Cups symbolizes joy, stability, and happiness. It almost gives me the vibration here that somebody's going to snap you out of this energy, Aries. I definitely feel that for those of you that have been having doubts, for those of you that have been doubting yourself or haven't been confident in yourselves in order to attain some sort of success, I kind of feel like people this weekend, are going to come in here and kick you in the butt a little bit. And it's going to be a good kick in the butt. You know, this is like friends or family members that really love and care about you and that support you and that are saying to you, like, how are you not confident in doing what you need to do? Like, somebody here is going to give you a boost in confidence is almost what I'm picking up on. You know, this is friends giving you a good time, giving you great advice, hyping you up, telling you they believe in you. This is people that are going to push you to get to where you need to go. So I definitely feel that vibe coming in here for a little bit. And hey, sometimes we can all use it, you know? At the end of the day, I'm naturally a very confident person, especially in what it is that I do. But there are times where sometimes I feel like I could use reassurance that I'm doing a good job in anything in my life. And sometimes there are times where I feel like I start to doubt myself a little bit and doubt my capabilities, and just simply having another person reassure you that you're doing fantastic and you have the tools and knowledge that you need to have success. It's a really nice feeling at the end of the day. So I see that coming in for many of you. For those of you that are in a place of doubt, you're about to get lifted up by many people around you who support you, and I support the fuck out of you too, Aries, okay? But the main key thing here for you is the Magician. Remember, you have all the tools you need for success in life. Don't let doubt creep in if you have the tools to be successful. All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we started out with our fire, jumping back into the water. We're gonna go ahead and have a look here at the lovely and amazing Scorpio gang. What's going on, baby? Messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 72 hours, what information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, Team Scorpio, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves one more shuffle, and we'll see what's going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. By the way, everybody, happy Friday. How are you? I hope you're all doing well, and thank you so much for tuning in. Scorpio, overall energy for you is going to be the Lovers in the reverse, looking into your current energy, King of Pentacles reversed, what you're dealing with, Seven of Pentacles reversed, and then the outcome, Tower in reverse. Oh my lord, guys, I promise you, I did not shuffle this deck all reversals today, but reversals apparently just want to come on out. But do remember, everybody, I always see comments of people like, I hate reversals, they're so negative. They're not always negative. Reversals can actually be really, really positive cards as well. So always do keep that in mind. But Scorpio, let's go ahead and talk about it. You got the Lovers in reverse here paired with the King of Pentacles reverse. So right now I do feel like there is a bit of an unstable connection in the air. I mean, looking at what you're dealing with being the Seven of Pentacles reverse, Seven of Pentacles reverse usually represents not having much patience for something. So I feel like you're starting to lose your patience in a connection that's been a little bit bumpy. That's what it kind of seems like to me. And it does feel to me with the Tower reverse showing up here for you as well. You're kind of avoiding this bumpy and awkward connection altogether. So Scorpio's moving into your weekend here. You know, this could be anybody that you're dealing with, whether it's a friend, family member, lover, coworker. I just feel like things are a little bit awkward right now between you and somebody else. And considering that things are a little bit awkward, it's like, I don't know right now. I just don't really feel like making much of an effort or an investment. I just want to have some space. So it doesn't have to necessarily be awkward. You know, there could be tension. There could be anything right now that's going on that's kind of providing a bit of a shaky connection or lack of stability here. But I just feel like overall for you, Scorpio, it's like, yeah, I'm kind of taking some time from somebody here right now. I just don't really feel like making much of an effort. And it happens, you know, sometimes with relationships we have in our lives, you know, we tend to get into weird spots with people. And if we're just not feeling being around a certain specific person, or if we're not feeling being around certain people in general, we don't have to do so if we don't choose to do so, right? So Scorpio, you're getting a little bit of a weird vibe here this weekend in reference to a certain connection you have in your life. And I feel that you're probably going to end up avoiding that connection just because it's like, I don't know. There's something off-putting about this. Something feels off between the two of us in general, and I'd rather kind of do my own thing. So take some space, you know? Sometimes things will feel weird just because the energy in general is weird. So give it some time, and then it'll probably be a lot better in the future. I'm going to chop it up, Scorpio, that if you're having a weird vibe right now between you and somebody else, I don't think it's anything personal. I just feel like the energy in general is just weird, and it's probably going to resolve itself over time. All right? So I wouldn't worry or read too much into it, would be my best advice for you. Okay? All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So let's go ahead and jump on in now into, we did our water, we did our fire. We're going to go ahead and do our air signs now, and we shall see what we got going on here for the Libra gang. What's going on for the birthday peeps, baby? Messages for Team Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. By the way, Libra peeps, I want to wish you all a very happy birthday. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you've been having yourselves a fantastic birthday and a fantastic season. So let's see what's going on here for you. Hopefully all is well. Libra, overall energy for you is going to be the Seven of Cups. So you could be connecting here with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Seven of Cups could represent multiple opportunities, multiple options, or it could be about like different paths. You might be in a very flexible place right now in your life where you kind of have like multiple different kind of paths that you can take, which is pretty cool. Having a look into your current energy, we have here the Hermit. Looking at what you're dealing with, we have the Four of Cups. And then looking at the outcome for you, Libra, we do have here the Knight of Swords. So Libra, coming into your next 72 hours, moving along here into your weekend, let's see what's going on here. Seven of Cups here all the way to the Hermit. One thing I could say for you is because the Hermit card, even though it's a card that represents usually taking space, it also is a card that represents connecting with your inner wisdom. So I feel that moving into your weekend, you're really taking some time here to make the right choice. What is the right choice, Libra? That is a question you've been pondering with lately. Maybe you're wondering what the right choice is for you when it comes towards your career. You may have been wondering what's the right choice when it comes towards what personal path to take, what person to date, what people to have friendships with. I think that right now you're trying to tap into what your intuition is saying is the right thing for you to do, because Seven of Cups could represent the energy of confusion. It can also represent feeling overwhelmed. So I see you being in a space right now, Libra, where it's like, I don't know, I just want to make the right choice. And having a look at what it is you're dealing with, Four of Cups, what's interesting is that by being stuck in this mentality of wanting to make the right choice, it's kind of caused you to make no choices at all. Have you noticed that, right? When we are trying to find out, is this the right person? Is this the right job? Is this the right friend? Whenever we get stuck inside our heads, if we're making the right choices or not, we usually end up delaying making any choices at all. And moving into your weekend, that's not going to be the case here anymore, because looking at the outcome being the Knight of Swords here says, well, I just got to make a freaking choice. And yeah, absolutely you do. Here's my best advice for situations like this. The more that you try to do what is right, or at least what it is that you think is right, is the more that you're going to overthink yourself into making no decisions at all. That's how people get caught up in indecision, because they're trying to figure out what is the right choice for me. Instead of just going with the flow, picking a choice, doing what they need to do, and then they'll figure out if they like it or not. You know, I think that in life we should focus on going with the flow a lot more than trying to do what we feel is right. We should always do what we feel is right in the moment, but we shouldn't put such a hard emphasis on what we choose to be the right thing. You know, we're allowed to make mistakes in life. We're allowed to invest ourselves in something and then realize later on that what we invested in isn't necessarily for us. I feel like sometimes we put too much pressure on ourselves to be doing the best of the best of the best, when at the end of the day, life is all about experience. So Libra, instead of getting caught up in what's right for you, what's wrong for you, should you do this, should you do that, just experience life. Jump into situations, invest into things. If you end up loving it, fantastic. If you don't, it is what it is. You can just reinvest into something else, right? So at the end of the day, don't get yourself caught up in being indecisive here this weekend. If there is something that you've been pondering about, wondering about, you know, should I choose this, should I choose that, just jump on into it anyways and see what happens, because at the end of the day, experience is what is always going to grant you the answers to that question of if something is genuinely good for you or right for you, or if it's not. So experience is exactly what we always need, so you might as well go ahead and have it, okay? All right, Libra, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our air, we also did our water, and we did our fire. Jumping on into the earth sign, we're going to go ahead and have a look here at the Taurus, okay? What do we got going on here for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 72 hours, what information do we got showing up here for the Bull Gang, baby? Messages for Team Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, my beautiful Taurus people. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves one more shuffle, and we'll see what's going on. Hopefully all is well. Taurus, overall energy for you is going to be the Queen of Swords. So you could be connecting here potentially with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Moving into your current energy, Taurus, we do got the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, moving along into what you're dealing with. We have here the Four of Cups reversed. And then lastly for you, Taurus, with the outcome, we have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse position. So Taurus, let's see what we got going on here for your weekend. Moving into your weekend, Taurus, Queen of Swords here to the Queen of Pentacles. Kind of feels to me that you're a little bit more blunt with yourself, because Queen of Swords here is the energy of being pretty blunt, being pretty honest, and Queen of Pentacles usually represents, you know, yourself and your own personal well-being. So I feel like moving into your weekend, it's like you're having an honest look at yourself or an honest conversation with yourself. It seems to me like you're being blunt with you. It's like, I'm not sugarcoating myself. I got to go ahead and get down here to the truth. Having a look here at what it is you're dealing with, you're going to be dealing with the Four of Cups in reverse. So Four of Cups in reverse right now usually represents not necessarily ignoring a situation, because Four of Cups upright represents the energy of ignoring someone or something. When it's in the reverse, it represents paying attention. So I feel like you're starting to finally pay attention to you, your needs, your wants, your desires, and looking at the outcome that's present, Page of Pentacles reversed, instead of giving and giving and giving to other people, Taurus, moving into your weekend, it's like, let me give back to me instead. Point blank, period. So Taurus, your weekend is going to be one of those weekends where you're finally starting to listen to yourself, your wants, your needs, your desires, and what your body is craving, what your soul is craving here at this time. You know, I always tell people, man, Taurians are such givers. You guys give and give and give and give. And you have so much wonderful things to offer. And I love that about you. I love that you're loyal, you're honest, you're a giver, and it's a magnificent thing. But at the same time though, it's always great to give that back to yourself. And to see you doing that this weekend is genuinely really wonderful, because I could tell you need it at this time and it feels good. So Taurus, your weekend's going to be one of those weekends where it's like, what do I want to do? What do I need? Okay? And what's going to benefit me the most? And having that energy is going to definitely provide a pretty fantastic weekend for you. So don't worry about the other people. Worry about yourself. Do what's fun. do what you got to do, and have yourselves a fantastic time. All right, Taurus? All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our second batch of zodiac signs for today's daily reading. I'm going to go ahead real quick, y'all, and take a quick break. I just need to blow my nose because allergies today are going rampant. It is crazy. So go ahead and just give me about a good 2 to 3 minutes, and I'll be right back. So don't go anywhere, everybody. The last 4 remaining signs are coming up. So go ahead, sit back, relax, and everybody, I will be right back. Thank you all so much.
I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun. I don't wanna fall in love, 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 fall in love. I don't wanna 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 fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love, 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 fall in love. I don't wanna fall in love. I don't wanna fall in love. I don't wanna fall in love.
All right, everybody, and we are back. Thank you all so much for patiently waiting. Really, really appreciate it. So we finished up our second batch of signs. We're going to move on now to our last 4 remaining zodiac signs for today's weekend read. I hope you've been having a good time here so far. If so, feel free to drop a like. It would be super appreciated. And yeah, going back on into our fire signs now, let's go ahead and see what we got going on here for the Leo. All right, what do we got going on here for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 72 hours. What do we got showing up here, please, for Leo's weekend? Messages for Team Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus moving into the next 72 hours. What do we got going on? All right, Team Leo, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves one more shuffle over here. And we shall see what is up. Leo, overall energy here for you is going to be the 6 of Cups. So you could be connecting here potentially with a water sign like a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Moving along here into your current energy, what do we have? We do have the 7 of Swords in reverse. Taking a look here at what you're dealing with, we got the 9 of Cups in reverse. And then looking at the outcome for you, we do have the 10 of Cups upright. Okay, pretty good stuff, actually. I like seeing that for your outcome here. So Leo, let's see what's going on here for you. Well, starting out here with your overall energy to your current, 6 of Cups here to the 7 of Swords in reverse. I feel like for many of you, this is going to get a little deep here, Leo, but this is the energy of no longer punishing yourself for your past. Yeah. That's what that is for sure. It's that energy here of like, I'm not going to punish myself anymore for the past that I experienced or the things that I went through or anything in general that was done. And it almost feels to me like all along you should have never punished yourself anyways. And I feel like this is the energy where you've put a lot of blame on yourself for things that occurred and happened that literally had nothing to do with you. That had nothing to do with you taking any sort of blame because whatever occurred within your past, Leo, wasn't even your fault. You see what I'm saying? So I feel that for many of you, this weekend's going to be very therapeutic because it's like, wow, I blamed myself for a lot of things that I did in my past or that happened in my past that weren't entirely my fault. And with the, taking a look at what it is you're dealing with, 9 of Cups reversed, it's like it made me miserable. It made me incredibly unhappy. And at the end of the day, now that I could see so clearly that I carried all this weight on my shoulders, that wasn't even necessarily my weight to bear and to carry, it now feels so good to finally release all that and to be able to be free. Because with the 10 of Cups feeling showing up over here for me, it's definitely getting me the energy, or it's giving me the energy, of freedom more than anything. 10 of Cups usually represents a massive amount of fulfillment, but in my case here, I'm feeling this energy of freedom. So Leos, for those of you that dealt with carrying a lot of burdens from your past and putting a lot of blame on yourself for situations that weren't necessarily your fault, it's like now you're starting to see very clearly, I don't know why I did the things I did. I don't know why I put the blame on me, but I did. And now that I can finally see so clearly that these things weren't my fault and that I should stop punishing myself, I can set myself free. And it's a very positive and happy thing. I'm looking at this reading and it's reminding me so much of myself because I've been that type of person where I used to carry all the weight and burdens of my past and I used to blame myself for everything that happened, all the decisions other people made, right? And when you think about it, it's actually quite silly. I used to be that individual and I'd be like, yeah, X, Y, and Z chose to do this, but it's my fault because, I wasn't good enough, or it's my fault because I wasn't this or that. And it's like, what the fuck? No, it wasn't my fault that they decided to act a certain way or that other people decided to take different types of actions. Just the way that I viewed myself in the past is I viewed myself as not good enough. And because of that, I carried all the blame and all the weight. So I'm happy to see that you're in this good mentality now where you can see so clearly and that you can release a lot of these burdens and that you can finally be set free from them, because being in that position, especially from personal experience, it's not fun. It definitely can make you miserable. So Leos, I'm happy to see you setting yourself free here, but I'm also happy to see your transformation and learning to value yourself more, because in this reading, it's showing me that you value yourself more, you see your worthiness, you understand your role in things that happen, and you understand that not everything should be placed upon you, because at the end of the day, other people need to take accountability for their actions. All right, Leo, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up the lovely and amazing fire signs. All my fire signs for the weekend read are complete. Jumping on into the water now, we're going to have a look here at the Cancer. All right, what do we got going on here for Team Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, Team Cancer, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. Cancer, overall energy here for you is going to be the 6 of Swords. So moving into your weekend here already, you could be dealing with an air sign for some of you, having a look into your current energy. We got the 8 of Pentacles, what it is you're dealing with. We got the 5 of Pentacles, and then looking at the outcome for you, Cancerian, we do have the Page of Wands in the reverse position. Okay, so Cancer, coming into your weekend here, we start out with the 6 of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles. As far as what I'm seeing here for you, Cancerian, you're definitely in a space right now where you're moving past working too hard. I think that you're working way too hard in a situation and you're starting to realize that. You're like, why am I working or trying too hard in something in my life right now? At the end of the day, it shouldn't have to be one of those things where I have to put in a massive amount of work. It should be something that kind of flows seamlessly. For example, let's say we're talking about love, right? Love shouldn't necessarily always be hard. It shouldn't be hard to just talk to your partner. It shouldn't be hard to have a good time with your partner, to laugh with your partner, to enjoy your time spent with your partner. Same thing when it comes towards whatever kind of, dreams that you have. It shouldn't necessarily, well, I guess that's not what I'm trying to say here. What am I trying to say as another example? At the end of the day, it shouldn't be hard to be around friends, right? It shouldn't be hard to connect with people that you love and that you care about and that you spend time with. So I feel like overall here, Cancer, for you, you're kind of in the space right now this weekend where you're saying to yourself, I'm working incredibly hard just to get the bare minimum of what I deserve in a situation. And I think you're tired of it, because looking at what it is you're dealing with right now, you're dealing with the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is the energy of feeling left out in the cold, you know? So let's say right now this is about love. It's like, I shouldn't be working so hard just to have a good time with my partner. Shouldn't be working so hard just to be happy with my person and to enjoy their company and to have them enjoy mine. I shouldn't be working so hard to impress my friends, and my friends should always be impressed with who I am and love the fuck out of me. So I think you're getting really tired here of just putting in all this work and effort to get the bare minimum from certain people or certain situations in your life. You know, this could even be within the workplace. I shouldn't have to work so hard to get fucking minimum wage. Nobody should have to work hard to get minimum wage, 100%. You know, so I think that right now, looking at the outcome here being the Page of Wands reversed, moving into your weekend, Cancer, something here is really turning you off. You know, whether it's your job, your friends, your family, whether it is your romantic partner, you just feel like you're really outworking yourself to get the bare minimum of what it is you already deserve. And I don't see that flying with you any longer. I don't think your tolerance level is here for that anymore. You know, I don't have tolerance for this anymore. So at the end of the day, I'm done working super hard for the bare minimum. If I'm going to work super hard, I want that same exact energy back. So Cancer, I feel like many of you are starting to become very uninterested and turned off by this energy. And it's most likely going to lead you into a direction to where you start opening yourself up to different types of options to surround yourself with. Okay. All right, Cancer. And I don't blame you. I really don't. You know, at the end of the day, people I vibe with, I'm vibing with them, period. I don't want to work too hard to impress nobody. I don't want to work too hard to get somebody's attention. I don't want to work too hard to get love. Fuck that. At the end of the day, you fuck with me, cool. You don't, is what it is, period. All right, Cancer, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So all the water signs are done and the fire. Going on into the air signs now, let's go ahead and have a look here at the lovely and amazing Aquarius gang. What is going on, baby? Messages for Team Aqua. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, Team Aquarian. We're going to get this last shuffle, and we'll see what's going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. Aqua, overall energy here for you is going to be the Strength card. So you could be connecting here potentially with a Leo for a few of you. Having a look into your current energy, we do have the Queen of Wands. Taking a look at what it is you're dealing with, we have the Judgment in reverse. And then looking at the outcome here for you is going to be the King of Cups in the reverse position. So let's see what's going on here for you, Aquarius. Well, I definitely felt a bit of an interesting vibe when I was shuffling up for you. Having a look here at the overall energy being the Strength, and then looking at the current energy here being the Queen of Wands, it does seem to me that you're like trying to hold back right now, but at the same time, it's really hard to do it. It's like I'm trying really hard to hold back, but at the same time, I really feel like I need to express myself. So don't hold yourself back, Aquarius. Express yourself. That's my advice right off the bat. Never hold yourself back. If you need to say something, if something needs to get off your chest, it's more healthy to communicate your feelings and emotions rather than to bottle them up. Bottling up your feelings and emotions is the last thing you want to do, because then when you explode, it's going to be not a good time. It's going to be pretty nasty, right? So nobody likes exploding, so it's always better to be more communicative about how it is you're feeling. Now, looking at what you're dealing with right now, you're dealing with the Judgment in reverse. So Judgment reversed here right now is kind of interesting. I'm kind of seeing a situation, Aquarius, where somebody's getting the wrong impression of you, or where somebody here is judging you in a way that you don't deserve to be judged. And I think it's triggering you. It's definitely triggering you and angering you. And this is not going to resonate to every Aquarius out there, but this is the vibration that I'm feeling. It's like somebody is looking at you in this manner of, in this manner or in this way that does not resonate with who you are, and you're very, very tired of it. So it's like you want to express yourself, you want to clarify, you want somebody to understand who you are, but at the same time, it feels to me like the judgments they're making just aren't fair and they don't line up with the person that you are. So I do see that you're trying to hold back, and you're like, at the end of the day, I don't want to give in to this person, I don't want to give in to their negativity, but I feel like I need to say what I need to say. So what I would say here for you, Aquarius, is at the end of the day, say what needs to be said, let out what needs to be let out, but also don't be afraid to let other people think what they need to think, period. If other people want to make negative comments, negative judgments, if they want to make you out to be something or someone you're not, it is what it is, because you will always know exactly who the heck you are, period. You will always know exactly who the you are, and other people don't need to understand that type of person. Other people don't need to get you because you get yourself. And the people in life who are closest to you are going to be the ones who see you for exactly who you are and aren't going to listen to other people's crappy judgments. Period. Looking at the outcome here being the King of Cups reversed, I think you're going to get to a point here this week in Aquarius where it's like, honestly, I'm just going to do my best right now to not even let this bother me on an emotional level, because at the end of the day, this person's own opinions don't need to mean shit. Period. And other people's opinions don't necessarily need to mean anything if you don't give them the power to mean something. We have the power every day on whether or not we choose to give other people power. So if somebody over here wants to make negative judgments towards you, don't give them the power to let it bother you. All right? And the less power that we continue to give other people, the more and more they start to piss off. It's true. All right. So Aquarius, stay strong over here. I hate situations like this because I've been in tons like that too, where people try to make me out to be someone I'm freaking not. And it's tedious. It's irritating. It's annoying. I get it for sure. But at the end of the day, just say what you got to say, own who you are, and don't give them any more power, baby. All right. All right, Aquarius. Like I said, it will probably resonate to a few. It's not going to resonate to every Aquarius out there. But if it happens to be your story, reclaim your power right now. Don't give other people the power. Reclaim your power. You know who you are. That's all you need. Period. Okay? All right, Aquarius, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, all the air signs are done. All the water signs are done. All the fire signs are done. Last but not least, jumping into the earth signs. Let's see what's up here for the Virgos for this weekend. What do we got going on here for Team Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 72 hours, what information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, Team Virgo, we're going to get this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. Virgo, overall energy here for you is going to be the Ace of Swords. So you could be connecting here potentially with an air sign for a few of you. Having a look into your current energy, we do got the Knight of Cups. Looking at what you're dealing with, Virgo, we have here the Wheel of Fortune. And then looking at the outcome for your weekend, Virgo, we're going to have here the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So let's have a look here and see what's going on for you. Well, Virgo, setting foot into your weekend here, we start out with the Ace of Swords, and then we have the Knight of Cups here for the current energy paired with your overall. So Ace of Swords to the Knight of Cups. I definitely feel like you're ready here to convey a message of truth is what it looks like to me. This is definitely giving me the vibrations of opening up about something. Having a look at what you're dealing with being the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune usually signifies change. So it's a conversation here that can change or alter a relationship. Oh, Virgo, if it's not you opening up to somebody, this could be somebody opening up to you. And this could be the fact of, opening up to somebody that you have feelings for them. So Virgo, just throwing this out there, if you're not opening up to somebody that you have feelings towards them, somebody else could be opening up that they have feelings towards you, which may potentially, alter whatever kind of relationship the both of you have. Nonetheless, though, here, with the Wheel of Fortune coming into play, I do feel like there is some sort of honest conversation that needs to be said about some sort of change. So you could be actually communicating to people in your life, and whether it's somebody that you're close to or whether it's somebody you're dating or whoever, you could be telling somebody, hey, you've changed. It could be that kind of conversation jumping up into this weekend as well, where it's like, it's time for me to be honest about how I feel. So you might feel like somebody's changed, and maybe they've changed in a positive way, maybe they've changed in a negative way, but you kind of feel like, I need to get this off my chest. So for some Virgos, that could be happening here this weekend as well. Nonetheless, though, looking at the outcome here being the Queen of Pentacles reversed, Queen of Pentacles reversed here says that you're in a space right now where it's like, I need to make sure that whatever I'm investing in is in alignment with what I want and what I desire. And if it isn't, then I don't want to put myself in situations where I could potentially get hurt. So I feel that, let's say, for example, Virgo, you like somebody. You're basically saying what your feelings are to this person. You're letting them know you like them, but you're also letting them know, like, if you don't feel the same way, then I can't really, be friends with somebody that I'm interested in, because I don't want to put myself in a position to get hurt. If somebody in your life has changed and they've changed for the worst, you kind of are having that communication with them of, I've noticed changes that have happened within our relationship, within yourself, and I don't want to be around, a person who's changed in a way that I don't really resonate with. So at the end of the day, I don't want to put myself in a position to get hurt. You know, I think that it all kind of comes down to the bottom of not wanting to put yourself here in a position of getting hurt, Virgo, due to some sort of changes that have occurred in your life. So you're definitely going to be speaking up about it moving into your weekend. And yeah, we'll see where it goes from there. So I definitely see a conversation here being had. It could resonate in two ways. You know, maybe you have feelings for somebody or somebody has feelings for you, or it's about somebody here who's changed. Okay. So we'll see where it goes from there. But I do see a conversation being had. I don't necessarily see the outcome of it, but I do see that you're doing everything you can to protect yourself from getting hurt and can't blame you there. All right, Virgos, let's go ahead and keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. But guys, thank you all so much for coming out here into the weekend reading. Really, really do appreciate it. I hope you all enjoyed it. And if it resonates, let me know down in the comments down below. Please do keep in mind, of course, if the reading does not resonate to you and it is not your story, it's no worries there. If it doesn't apply to you, you can check out any other future videos I post or any other awesome tarot readers on the YouTube platform. But just wanted to throw that out there for y'all. Also, if you want to check me out on any of my social medias, you can check out my Twitter and my Instagram all the way right above. If you want to check them out, I have all the official social medias, by the way, in my description box down below. So if you want to ever make sure you're following the right social media that I own, look in every description box of every video I have, and you will see what official social medias I have, and you can follow me there if you wish to or if you desire to. But thank you, though, everybody, for coming out here today. Really, really do appreciate it. For everybody who came in here today, thank you for being here. If you can drop a like, that would be awesome. For anybody who sent in any donations today, I'm not sure if there was any, but if anybody has sent in any donations today, thank you so much for that. It helps out a lot more than you know. Really appreciate anybody who donates or any of my members. Shout out to all of you. Really, really appreciate ya. For anybody here who's new, if you fuck with the channel and you fuck with the vibes, come on down and subscribe, baby. If you're new here, consider hitting that subscribe button down below and hitting the notification bell to get notified when I upload or when I go live. It would be gratefully appreciate it. But happy Friday, everybody. I hope you've had a great week, and I hope you're gonna have an even better weekend. I appreciate you all so much for coming out here. I did end up uploading for this week the fire and air signs. So air signs, fire signs, your videos are available for mid-October 2022. If you haven't seen it yet, feel free to check it out. It's already posted to the YouTube channel. So if you haven't seen your mid-October reading, I have 6 or half of them done. 6 out of the 12 are done. So air signs, fire signs, check out your mid-months. As for the remaining other signs, for the remaining 6, you will be done next week, so stay tuned and I'll get those videos out to the water signs and the earth signs. So your videos will be coming next week. Just bear with me. I'll get it out to you as quickly as possible. But yeah, with that all being said, I don't think there's anything else to update everybody with. Hopefully you all have been well, and yeah, everybody, have yourselves a fantastic weekend. Thank you for spending time with me, and I will catch you all in the next video. Much love, be safe, be well, and I will see you guys later. Take care, everybody, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.